Welcome back to the broadcast, and we're back with Damian Nordmann from the School of Metaphysics, talking about the National Dream Hotline that opens today at 6. You'll see the number scrolling at the bottom of your screen, and we've also asked you to submit some of your dreams, and we're going to share a couple of them with Damian now to interpret. Are you ready for this?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, let's see what the first one is. On Monday, I dreamed my closest friend died, and then last night I dreamed my dad died. Scary. What's going on with this person that she's losing all these people in her dreams?
Well, that's the thing you got to realize. It's really not so much of a loss. Death represents change. So anytime a person is changing, dying in a dream, it indicates that they're making some kind of a change within themselves. And you can look at that person, like if it's a father or a mother, we talked about that. That's your inner sense of authority. We call it your superconscious mind. So it's kind of even like your connection to God or divinity. So that's getting shaken up. And then if it's someone they know, then it's like a friend, then it's that you can look at that main aspect of them. Like, are they really funny? Are they very precise? Are they very responsible? What is it, like the main character quality that they have? That's altering and changing.
Okay, and I think we have another one on the screen to read. I want to know about a dream that many of us have had about going to class with just her underwear on. I'd imagine it's kind of like Courtney's with, like, you know, she had this worry that she wasn't going to get there on time.
It's another very common dream. Anytime you're in school or back in school in a dream, your framework is that you want to learn something, which is really good. The being naked part, partially or fully naked, is being more open and honest, and then you can really, it's very telling how you feel about it, because some people have that dream and they're like, I'm okay, this is wonderful. So they're okay with being open and revealing and transparent. And the people who are like, oh man, I don't know what's going on, well, they're feeling much more vulnerable in those situations of being open. So perhaps they just need to relax a little bit and be themselves.
Okay, here's our last one from Zulema Chavez. She says on our Facebook page, had a dream that there was a big red snake on my windshield. Ooh. I was screaming and my husband was driving and started driving really fast. The snake flew off, and next thing I see, it was on the street dead. I remember the snake's eyes and it freaked me out. I woke up and just seeing those eyes scared me.
Well, yeah, the main symbol.
I'm scared now because of your dream.
No kidding.
The main symbol, of course, is the snake, and snakes represent the compulsive use of our creative energy. And so it's really all about realizing that your imagination and your thoughts have creative power. And I mean, we could look at the symbols and more specifically, but that's the main thing I would say for her, is to not so much be afraid of it, but the dreams bring to her attention, look, you have the power to create with thoughts, with ideas. Use it wisely. Don't waste your time on fears. Or you're going to
get bit by that snake.
Yeah.
So no real reason the snake's red necessarily. That sounded like
probably
it was a
to
big
get
deal.
her attention. Usually a dream will emphasize a color so that you pay attention to this dream now.
That's a good thing to know.
And I asked you earlier, I said, so can people who've passed on visit us in our dreams? And you said yes.
It is absolutely possible. I've experienced it with friends of mine. People have experienced it with family members. Usually it's within the first few weeks to months of their departure, although sometimes it's possible for a little later on for it to happen.
Why is that? Why are they only allowed to come see us for a certain amount of time?
Well, it's not so much that they're allowed, it's that they will choose to move on to something else. In other words, they will disassociate with this form eventually, because the form in the physical world that we have is temporary, even after life.
That's so interesting that the whole afterlife thing is a whole other discussion.
Oh, yeah.
But could it just be our imaginations being so vivid that we concoct these things in our dreams?
Well, certainly imagination plays into everything, because we've got memory, we've got imagination, we also have our attention in the present moment that we're working with. We've found through our studies at the School of Metaphysics that dreams will always have some relevance to the dreamer about your previous thoughts, attitudes, and feelings about you and your life over the last, say, 24 hours or so.
You get a lot of people in the School of Metaphysics asking about this stuff, don't you?
Absolutely. All the time.
I love it.
But this isn't the only thing you do there. The dream interpretation is just a piece of it.
Yeah, that's just one big piece of the puzzle. Yeah, we teach people how to focus their attention, how to meditate, really how to live a better life. Like if you've ever wanted to just say, I want to improve some segment of my life or my whole life, that's what our course of study is about in Mastery of Consciousness.
And to be more spiritual too, right?
Absolutely, yeah, because that's really, if you think about, you could call it spirituality, it's learning about yourself, and yourself, the real self with a capital S, is connected to, you know, really everybody and all of creation, if you want to go that, you know, that far with it. But yeah, it is. It helps you be a better person and understand that you are much bigger than just what's happening right now.
And the folks that you have on staff are so knowledgeable too.
Yeah. The whole course of study is what educates people to be a teacher at the School of Metaphysics.
Love this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, once again, the National Dream Hotline opens at 6 tonight and will run through the entire weekend. And if you have a dream you'd like to talk about, give them a call at 214-821-5406 or 817-920-9180.